Things are starting to get very twitchy and nervy as far as Reading are concerned, and Saturday's match against Huddersfield might not be the most welcome. The Royals, hammered by a 6-point deduction earlier this season, are on a terrible run of form. No win in their last 6, a run which included a 7-0 thumping. Speaking of 7, that's the number of matches Huddersfield are unbeaten in the Championship. Carlos Corberan's surprise packages are just on the outskirts of the playoffs, and they'll be hoping to get there again, 5 years after beating Reading, to reach the promised land of the Premier League. All very cordial between the two managers in the build-up to this game. Smile on Veljko Paunovic's face. Inside, he'll probably be a very nervous man. You've just got to try and battle from now until the end of the season, Reading. Baba Rahman now. Puskas. Strong run this from Rahman. Finds Lucas Shaw. Big opportunity. And a perfect start for Reading. Just the pick-me-up they needed. And the goal has come from a man who's had a difficult season, more than most. It's only his 5th appearance, Shaw. Suffered a hip injury in August. And that's his first of the season. And didn't he take it nicely? Rahman, back from AFCON duty, sets up the goal. And Reading's top scorer from last season, Zhao, finds the net really nicely. Lovely start for the Royals. Many will have expected Huddersfield to be fighting for a playoff place, and they've got to show some real mettle now. Pieper finds Sinani, gets a deflection, and Huddersfield are back level. Reading's joy very short-lived. Pieper allowed to run forward. It's quite unlucky as far as Reading are concerned. A huge deflection off Michael Morrison. Completely wrong foot southward. There you see it. He had no chance. Always an animated character, Carlos Corberan. He'll be feeling much better about himself now. Yeardham's cross. Huddersfield don't deal with it. Oh, it's Puskas. They have dealt with it now. And now this is Sorba Thomas. Sinani. Here is Karoma. Huddersfield with plenty of men forward. Thomas shoots. And again comes to Ward. And Huddersfield have turned it around. That's how brutal the Championship is. A sloppy piece of defending from Reading. And it's allowed Huddersfield to take the lead. Karoma received the ball. Tried to put it in a dangerous area. It's not the best clearance from Morrison. 2 blocks from the Reading centre-back. Ward finishes. Poor touch. Here is Sinani. Reading win the ball and they can try and come forward. It's been a real madcap opening to this game, and there could be more. Here is George Puskas! 2-2! We've only played a quarter of this match and we've already had 4 goals. Perfect weight on the ball from John Swift. He's been outstanding this season. Puskas, who Reading spent a lot of money on, as his first championship goal of the season. Real relief for the Romanian. Huddersfield earned themselves a free kick. What can they create from this set piece? Sent in to Southwood. Oh, he's dropped it! And Ward pounces! Quite remarkable. The ball came in, it looked for all the world as though Southwood had got the ball. At the last second he fumbled. And Ward reacted very quickly. Reading players aren't happy, they feel that there was a foul. It doesn't look like it from that angle. Chance to get the cross in, and it's headed behind. Captain Jonathan Hogg sweeping up. Swift's corner to Morrison! And Reading have a fortuitous goal of their own! 3-3 just before half-time. The marking is atrocious. No one picking up Michael Morrison. And it takes another deflection and rolls in. I wonder what we've got in store for the second half, because this has been epic. Penny for his thoughts at half-time in the dressing room. A completely topsy-turvy game of football. Why the Championship, one of the most revered leagues around Europe. The card is awarded. Josh Laurent, guilty man. Ward flicks on. Drops now for Danny Ward on a hat-trick! That is tremendous! It's Route 1, but it's so effective! Ward with the initial flick on. Karoma somehow found him. And the pace of the ball just invited Ward to strike it. Wonderful effort. His second senior hat-trick. Imagine Carlos Corberan's blood pressure is all over the place today. Reading have to fight again. And they win the ball back. Here is Zhao trying to come forward. But suddenly Huddersfield could be in here. Here is Thomas. Good save, Southwood. Well, Ward was in the middle. He's been striking them today. Thomas maybe should have looked for his teammate. Instead he went from the narrow angle. Simple for Southwood. Well, what an unbelievable game of football, and there is your match-winning hero. Danny Ward, a day he will never ever forget. A wonderful hat-trick, which has helped send Huddersfield into the top six. Lucas Shaw got Reading off and running with his first of the season, but the day belongs to that man Danny Ward, and a playoff charge really could be on now for the Terriers as he celebrates in front of the travelling fans. It's finished. Reading 3, Huddersfield 4.